What's the deal, y'all? Mr. Roll It Up here with another Blunt Talk episode. And in this video, we're going to talk about how Virginia decriminalizes possession of cannabis and becomes the 27th state to legalize marijuana. But of course, before we do, don't forget to like this video. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts about cannabis legalization and Virginia being the newest member to join the squad. And of course, subscribe to the channel so y'all can stay up to date on the latest Blunt Talk videos and other videos that we release over here. So as you guys can see, it is a beautiful start to Sunday morning here. I'm not even in Virginia. I'm in Massachusetts, where it's already legalized. However, actually, I do have cousins that live down in Virginia. And, you know, so now next time I go and visit them, you know what I'm saying, I won't be feeling like some type of way. You know, because I am a law-abiding citizen. And, you know, it's always like, what the heck? Like, I don't really feel some type of way because we all know cannabis should be legalized on a federal level anyway. But it's still like, you know, you feel some type of way because, you know, you got to watch it back and people have the stigma and, you know, all the BS. So this is, you know, if you ask me personally, I'd say this is good to see. It's good to know that despite all of the, and maybe it might have worked out to their advantage, I don't know, but with all of the chaos, the lockdowns and all this, that, and the other, it's like, all right, you know, there's still some good that is coming from this. There's still progress being made on this, you know, legalization front of cannabis, because, you know, it's long overdue. And, you know, there's been so much kind of negative stuff and, you know, just, I mean, the lockdown in general is just kind of a negative thing. So, in general, there has been some good that has come from it. And I don't know if this particular, you know, passing and whatnot, the signage was as a result of it. I shouldn't say result, but like, you know, if people were kind of distracted and it was easier to get past that way, or maybe this is something they wanted and it just, you know, took longer than it should have. I don't know. But I do know it's good to see, like I said, that Virginia is now the 27th state to legalize marijuana or cannabis, weed, ganja, pot, that sticky icky, that ooh wait. And so Virginia Governor Ralph Northam, he is the gentleman who made history down there and will be forever part of history, not just because he's a governor there, because there have been many governors there, but only one of them has signed legislation on decriminalizing marijuana possession down in Virginia, and that is Ralph. So I applaud Ralph for signing it. As you can see, it does go into effect July 1st, so it's not instant. Will go in effect on July 1st. What's today? It's like May 24th. Okay, so they got about a month and, you know, like a week pretty much. Which, yeah, that's going to fly by, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what their situation is regarding COVID-19, so that might potentially change things a little bit. Not really, that's a lie. So, as I was saying, it's going to go in effect on July 1st. Today's May, like 24th or whatever we just saw. So, a month and a week or so until it actually goes in effect. Governor Northam, a Democrat, signed two identical bills, Senate Bill 2 and House Bill 972, creating a civil penalty of no more than $25 for possession of up to an ounce of marijuana with no jail time. Virginia House Majority Leader, I don't know how you pronounce her first name, Charnielle, maybe it's silent, I don't know, Herring, who proposed the House bill, said it was a significant step to combat racial disparities in the criminal justice system. Current Virginia law states that the possession of marijuana is punishable by a maximum fine of $500 and a maximum of 30 days in jail for first-time offenders. A second offense is a Class 1 misdemeanor, punishable by up to 12 months in jail and a fine of up to $2,500. The bill was passed by the state legislature in March. The governor proposed recommendations to the bills, which were approved by the state's General Assembly in a reconvened session. Those that violate the new law will receive a summons similar to a traffic violation. Possession of small amounts of marijuana won't be recorded in a person's criminal history or reported to the state's Central Criminal Records Exchange. And they're spot on about it just being a huge step regarding it, correcting the injustices regarding the criminal justice system and how it has disproportionately targeted minorities. However, if a violation occurs while a person is in charge of a motor vehicle, that will be reported and included on that person's driving record. Any records relating to convictions, charges, or arrests relating to marijuana possession will now be sealed, and employers and educational institutions will not be allowed to ask for such information. The bill also creates a working group to study the impact of legislation of marijuana and report its findings to the state's General Assembly and Governor Northam late next year. Virginia is now the 27th state to decriminalize marijuana possession. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo was asked about legislation of marijuana at a recent virus briefing and indicated that he is still in favor of pursuing it. So there's some key things here. Note, if a violation occurs while a person is in charge of a motor vehicle, that will be reported and included on the person's driving record. So don't think you can start driving around smoking and cruising, blazing. You see a cop, just be like, yo, what up, cop? And just be stupid. No. They still gonna be going after you. This is one of those things that people have to be more cautious about to some extent, because they know, like, okay, the laws are more lax now. So people are gonna be more, kind of, I think, open and just stupid about just casually driving around while they're blazing and be more reckless about it. To some extent, I don't want to say that's factual and that, I haven't looked at all of the stats and stuff. I remember seeing something. Some states had seen decreases, some had seen increases regarding like crashes and incidences and things like that with when marijuana was legalized. So I don't know what it is as a whole and whatnot, but I'm just saying I can see how, yes, we know that minorities have been disproportionately targeted by the, because of cannabis, as something that has been used as a tool, basically strategy, so that minorities could be targeted. Despite us knowing that white Americans smoke just as much, if not more, than Black Americans. So it's like, okay, that's interesting. Go figure. Yet we're still being punished, having harsher penalties, harsher punishment as a result of the same exact or less crimes. So, this is, I think, a good move, and it needs to be done on a national level. And that's the question I want to pose to you guys. When do you think cannabis is going to be legalized on a national level? If it ever will be. Maybe it won't be. Do you think it will be? I am interested in knowing. But right now, like we see right here, creating a civil penalty of no more than $25 for possession of up to an ounce of marijuana with no jail time. So I mean, civil penalty of no more than $25 for possession of up to an ounce of marijuana. To me, even stuff like this is still like I don't even think, I think there's still even room for improvement here. Yeah, no jail time, that's a given, but no more than $25, a civil penalty of no more than, so basically you can still get fined a $25 penalty. You shouldn't get fined anything, period. But when you look at what they currently have in place, Again, current Virginia law states the possession of marijuana is punishable by a maximum fine of $500 and a maximum of 30 days in jail for first-time offenders. Like, that's harsh for a plant that helps people, that relaxes people, that allows people to enjoy themselves and you know, live life to the fullest. You're getting penalized for that. And like I said a moment ago, we know who disproportionately has been targeted. So yeah, this is great to see. I'm glad for my people down in Virginia, helping to, again, just make progress on this legalization fight. They got it there. Again, July 1st, it'll take effect. But now the question is, how long will it take for this to be the norm across the country? When can I drive from one state to another state with a bag of weed in my trunk without me worrying about some BS, you know, state trooper or cop targeting me or giving me a hard time because of it? That is the question. That is the question. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below with your thoughts about it. And yeah, as usual, give a nice little thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to the channel. We're starting to build it up. Got a few little subscribers now. Yeah, leave a comment with your thoughts. Love to hear what you guys think. All right, y'all. I'm going to keep it rolling. But you already know what it is. I'm going to see you guys in the next video.
Roll it up, Mr. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it up, Mr. Roll it up, Mr. Roll it up. I wake up in the morning and I sip my teacup. I sit down at the table and I break my weed up. I roll up a blunt and then I kick my feet up. Go to mass can rev so I can read up on that